What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Glide, and today I've got a guest here. He's another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero creator. His name is Nechikage. Say what's up, bro.
Yes, sir. Wagwan, Kelo, kid. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much. I figured today I would add somebody to the channel. He's an up-and-coming Dragon Ball Sparking Zero creator just like myself. And we're going to be just talking about a lot of the stuff in the community, a lot of the stuff people have been concerned about, a lot of the stuff people are hyped about, and then just our personal opinions on this game. So, where should we start, man? First off, shout out whatever you got to shout out. Tell the people what you do.
So I come from the Storm community, so that's where I kind of like blew up a little bit. Getting some sort of like attention in the YouTube niche, anime arena fighting game niche, and then from there, now I'm kind of sort of making noise in the DBZ, in the Sparking Zero community, which I know more or less you probably seen this in the community where they're kind of vicious. They're kind of vicious in that community where like I know you went and made a prediction video for Daima.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I bet, how was the comments? I gotta ask you, how was the
prediction video for Daima, bro? Yeah. They honestly were not. Are you talking about my newest one or the one before the?
No, the prediction.
Okay, so people didn't like that. People
exactly.
were not people were not messing with it. They were like, why? And I'm one of those people too. I'm like, why would Daima Goku be, the secret playable character if there's already gonna be Daima DLC? And people weren't messing with it. I wasn't messing with it, but like the fact that that Daima, the anime itself, is dropping the same day as Sparking Zero, I was like, they could just use it as promotional reasons. And with leaks,
exactly. So that happened to me. So I uploaded my prediction video 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't like the idea of Daima Kid Goku being the pre-order bonus character.
Yeah.
And when I made that video and I looked at my comments, I was like getting cooked. People called me stupid for saying that character. I'm like, I don't like it.
I don't, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like it. I'm saying I don't like it. But it just, everything was lining up. All the pieces of the puzzle were lining up to where Daima Goku would be the secret playable character.
Yes, sir. And because of the leaks, we already saw,
Yeah, I don't know if I should say it. I mean, it's already out there, but
it's already out there.
Okay, yeah, Daima Goku's a secret playable character. Fuck it. Like, he's already out there.
It's his base form. We're getting
his base. Yeah, that's another thing I said in one of my recent videos. It's like, so we got his base form. He obviously turned Super Saiyan in the last trailer, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing Super Saiyan Goku is definitely going to be one of the Daima DLC characters. That's just something easy to just predict, I guess, for one of the DLC characters. How do you feel about that?
I'm a little bit. All right, so I'll say let's talk about the leaks first. Then.
Yeah. Let's talk about
we already more or less we're getting every character we've always wanted.
Yeah, no, for real, literally.
Is there. We're getting, for people that don't know, we're getting the OG movie Z characters. We're getting OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I heard, obviously, we saw that Super 17 and the two Shenrons are not there.
They're not there.
They could fall for DLC. I feel like it's most likely DLC. But my question is to you now.
Okay.
Seeing that we got every character we always wanted, if you look at the promotional DLC, it says 20 plus characters for season 1.
Yeah, for season 1.
I don't think that Daima and superhero movie characters are going to be able to cover 20 slots. What I'm trying to say is, what could possibly be the other extra characters besides the other GT characters? It's still too many slots available. I was thinking, and this is a video I'm cooking up, and people are against this idea, manga characters. Because it's like, what else can they introduce? There's nothing else.
Honestly, bro, I hope they do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know a lot of people, because I brought it up way back. The whole thing about if it's not animated, it's not gonna be in the game.
Yes.
But also there's like the little hints, because they have like manga attacks. They have manga attacks in the game.
There's dialogue. There's actual dialogue.
Yeah.
People were telling me this. There's actual dialogue.
Hey, bro.
Within certain the characters that only it's like manga exclusive stuff.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
exactly. It's a possibility. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it'll be season 1.
Or
it could be season 2.
I didn't even think of season 2.
It could be season 2. It could be season 2. Yeah, because I think season 1, other than it being Daima, other than being superhero, they might throw in Super 17, you know, other GT characters, other OG Dragon Ball characters that we thought would be in the base roster. So I'm thinking season 2, those are gonna be the eyeballs. Those are gonna be the interesting characters. Ultra Ego Vegeta, you know, Ultra Ego Vegeta.
The Moro arc.
Moro arc. Granola, you know, all that kind of stuff. Who knows? Season 2, and who knows? Maybe even season 3. I don't know. But this game's gonna be out for a while. This game is gonna be out for some years.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna feed generations. Also, I keep forgetting about the universe. The universe characters. Universe 6. Universe 8. Like, I forgot about that.
They have a lot of other characters that were in Tournament of Power. Tons of other characters. They could add all of the God of Destructions.
They could do that.
They could do that. You know, at least the more popular ones. But there's a lot of characters people don't think about that could be in this game. With it already having 180 confirmed.
Yeah, the back of the box says 180. And in the leaks, and from the description I read from Shonen Games, he actually translated the description of the leak video, and it says 182 characters in total.
182.
182. That's what it said.
And this is base. This is base roster, right?
This is
DLC.
This is in total base release. Oh shit! Like, this is the game. Yeah, this is the game.
Wow.
Yeah, 182 characters. 182 characters. And for those who don't believe it, when you upload this, you can go to Shonen Games page. He translated the description of the leak video that everyone knows about.
182 bases.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
And not to bring up, Xenoverse, because it's not a sparking series, but like it took Xenoverse years to like get a roster like that. Yes, and you have to pay. Like, you have to pay hella money to get all those characters. Whereas Sparking Zero, bro, we're 182 base. 82. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, because in my head, I'm like, what is DLC at this point? If you're giving us everything, what are you gonna give us DLC?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And I'm dropping a video probably before I drop this one. Kind of talking about GT as well. They didn't put Super 17 in the game base roster, which didn't make sense to me, because as a business, if I'm thinking like in a business standpoint, why is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta base roster and Super 17 is DLC?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I got an answer for that.
Okay.
So I was just rewatching, because I actually I bought the digital. Forgot what season. I bought the digital seasons for GT, right? And I went and watched. Okay. The Super 17,
the arc,
that little arc right there.
Yeah.
So in that arc, base Vegeta GT fights Super 17.
Okay.
Android 18 GT version fights Super 17. So I thought it makes more sense for them to market that as a package deal. Remember, they haven't introduced GT base Vegeta.
That's another thing I said in the video that's dropping. But yeah, go ahead.
So, I know where you're going with this. So I was thinking, okay, if the Shenrons are out, that's an argument I would like to have about, is the Shenrons. Why aren't the 2 Shenrons in the game? Because you're showing us Omega Shenron. It doesn't make sense why you're giving us that, but not the 2.
Yeah, they're like a package deal almost. It's like if you're gonna get Sin, Omega Shenron, you normally get Nova and East. It's a package deal. Normally you get all of them together. So exactly. I thought that was weird too, that those weren't base, but Omega is in base and not DLC. When normally the bigger characters in other Dragon Ball games, those are usually the DLC characters.
Exactly.
So the way they're going about it is weird. Again, we don't know who these DLC characters are going to be. We don't know, because all the big characters are pretty much in the game already, or the more popular ones. But there's a lot more to come.
They're already in the game. Yeah, they're already in the game. But more or less, I think base GT Vegeta will be a thing, because they released them for the first time on Xenoverse.
They did do that. They actually not too long ago. He was DLC. That's weird. Now that I think about it, he
was never. I told people this. He was only in 2 console games.
Okay.
He was in Infinite World, Budokai.
Yeah.
And then he was in Xenoverse. That's it.
Really? Okay. I don't know why in my head I thought he was in Tenkaichi 3. Maybe because I played the mod a lot recently, so maybe that messed my head up a little bit.
It did, because I played the mod and he's actually in the story mode in the mod.
In the okay, yeah. Okay, that messed me up because I might have to change that in my video. But I definitely said he was in Tenkaichi 3, but I was thinking about the mod. But that's crazy. Only 2 games he's been in: Xenoverse and Infinite World. Okay.
Yes, sir. I know it fucked you up in the head.
Yeah,
You're like, wait a minute. What?
Wow. Okay, so I guess he is sort of like a special character in a way because he hasn't been.
I mean, a lot of people I saw in the comments are like, wait, why are we getting Baby but not GT base form? But I'm like, well,
yeah. When you really think about it, yeah, I guess it is a good idea. And like you said, a package deal with Vegeta GT and Super 17. Drop a trailer with both of them fighting each other or something, like a story mode kind of some sort of story cutscene with them two.
Don't forget my boy GT Goten. Don't forget you forgetting about GT Goten.
I might have to read.
It's been a minute.
I'm still dropping my video because it's already done, but like there's a lot of stuff that I missed that I probably shouldn't have overlooked. But damn,
no, you're good, bro. I forgot who Garlic Jr. was. I was getting cooked for it. I'm like, when I did the leak video, I'm like, who's that? And niggas just like, you don't know who Garlic Jr.
Hey, they'll get on you, like, bro. Being a content creator, if you miss one detail, even if you already know, whether you know or not, you just so happen to like miss something or misspeak about something, they gonna get on you. They're gonna get on you about it.
Okay, you done.
But
okay, so that's DLC. That's
DLC
like,
leaks.
DLC.
All right.
What else we know about?
So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. This is one of the issues that people had since the game's been revealed. Beam struggles, as well as the size of the beams. But have you gotten much information about that? Because I've seen from what I don't know if you noticed or paid too much attention, but from what I've seen and what people have been saying, especially when it comes to ultimate attacks, if you look at like Big Bang Kamehameha, if you look at that, normally it's like a huge like blast when they shoot it out, right? But if you look closely, it's just like a small little beam, and you're thinking like, oh, this is one of the best characters, biggest, baddest characters. Their attacks are supposed to be crazy, you know, a lot more cinematic, a lot crazier. But and I guess not only beams, but also just ultimate attacks in general. Some people feel like they are a little overwhelming for some characters. Underwhelming, a little underwhelming for some characters.
I can see the.
Oh, sorry, not to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good.
If you guys don't know, he has played 2 previous builds, so he has a lot more experience when it comes to playing this game. So he has a lot more knowledge on that. So I'm gonna let you talk.
Yeah, I played the to expand on that. I played the Anime Impulse build, which was the old build. That was in Phoenix, Arizona, and then I played at least 16 hours of the game. Yeah, I didn't leave the event. I stood there every day. Like that day, 7 hours straight playing the game, trying to gain knowledge. Like,
damn,
it was that much that I played.
I think I hit you up, or I maybe tweeted or whatever, X, whatever. You said that when everybody left the booths, you were still there, just grinding.
Yeah, I was still there.
Still recording content.
Damn. Yeah, bro. Like, it was so empty, we didn't have to make the line. The head marketing team of Bandai was actually telling us, "You're good, keep recording." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah." Like we just kept stacking up on. I still have footage.
You still got.
I still don't. I don't upload it because, honestly speaking, in my opinion, I just don't like oversaturating the same content.
No.
We know what's going on with.
That's how I feel too. That's another thing I'm gonna bring up later.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. But yeah,
I played both builds. My bad to cut you off. I did play both builds. And to answer your question, because I know I'm going away from the question. Beam struggles and the beams, right?
Beams, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I like the way it is now, and I'm gonna tell you why. BT3 was kind of broken. It was never meant to be competitive. I know we both know that.
It's not meant to be competitive. People make it competitive, but it's not.
But we did make it competitive. We did make it.
Yeah.
So That being said, and I know a lot of people are not gonna like what I'm gonna say. Even though that the devs did meant and they said this game is not competitive, I'm gonna tell you a reason why they said that. Okay. It was a marketing strategy. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I know this is all conspiracies. You guys,
yeah.
It's a theory. So I think the reason why they stated that this game is not meant to be competitive, I'm gonna tell you guys why. One, it's 182 characters. Why would they want to take the responsibility of patching 182 characters in every update? So the best move they can do is state this. This is the best move they can do. Yeah. Hey guys, this game is not meant to be competitive. Now they could walk away from like feeling guilty
about making somebody being broken or some mechanic in the game. Now, if it was competitive, they would have to address it. They would have to fix it, and then again, 180 characters fixing that problem.
Think about it.
That'd be too much. That'd be way
it's
too
all
much.
Perspective. So if you put your shoes in that dev's shoes, and you think about it in some ways, I don't want to be in charge of putting out updates all the time. So why not just say this game is not meant to be competitive? How can I support that statement and that theory? Right, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Look at the way the game is set up. Look at the beams. Every beam can clash, even ultimate.
Even ultimates to a regular beam.
Think about that. That's not. If it was broken, the ultimate would just take over.
It would take over. Yeah, a basic Kamehameha versus a super Kamehameha. Like
it would that would eliminate it.
Yeah,
it could just eliminate the smaller one.
Exactly.
But you can make a weak character compete and clash with a very powerful character that's overpowered. I'm not done. Then we have the gauge. Look at the gauge icons.
Okay.
It looks like it's meant to be competitive.
I
played the game. Right. There's parry. There's a lot of parry systems in the game.
Parry,
so you tell me, it's like the tools are there.
Yeah, the tools they just don't want the responsibility.
They don't want the responsibility of patching. Like, let's compare. Let's go to FGC games.
Okay.
Street Fighter and Tekken. They have to put out updates to patch certain characters.
Yeah. They're always on it. It's like a 24/7 job. Like, people complain about a character doing a certain thing. They like got to get on it, and then within doing that character, they got to fix other characters because the way the game is made, it's a lot that goes into it. So
now imagine this game. Would you want to take that responsibility of updating 182 characters back to back?
No. And the game base game is already 100 gigabytes, and the amount of patches.
And there's an update patch. Day one update. Remember that. Remember, it's 180, 100 gigabytes, and then there's an update patch.
Nah, bro. Nah. They're not. They can't do that. No.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to do it.
For your beam clash, and why I think a lot of the beam clashes are not meant to be super crazy and overpowered, because I think they're trying to make it competitive, but not make it competitive.
Okay. All right. Cool. And I've also heard. I remember in the comment section. Somebody said that they might not have gone so crazy with a lot of like the ultimate attacks or beams being like larger than we might be normal to or be accustomed to in like previous Tenkaichi games is because of we're gonna touch on this, but like the netcode and like up online, if that makes sense, like having huge beams with that, mess up the way the game is structured when it comes to playing online and having huge. I don't know. I mean. I don't see that being that much of a problem, but I've heard that as well. What do you think?
I like that you brought that up. You know what would cause the frame drops to drop?
Frame drops, yeah.
Yeah, the frame drops.
Yeah,
what would affect the frame drops? Clashes. Beam clashes cause a lot of different particle effects. So that in itself causes the frames to drop. And I can tell you this, when I played the game in person and I did these things, when I was seeing it on the monitor, some of the frame dropped a couple times. They did. I'm seeing
just
it
from
real
just
time.
From playing. Oh shit. Okay.
And there was moments, and a lot of people don't understand this part because I keep seeing this all the time. You're gonna touch on this, and I'm gonna save that for when you touch on that topic. Is textures.
Okay.
People were complaining about textures and why this character looks this way, why that character. It's all bullshit. Every character, I'm gonna tell you why.
We can get into it. We can get into it now. We can get into it.
We'll get into it.
Yeah,
we're
gonna
have to drag it. So the textures is all bullshit. Everyone I keep seeing it all the time.
Yep.
I'm telling you it's bullshit because when I played the game in real time, there was times when I played in the map Island, for instance, right? And I use Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and he would have a intro cutscene. His texture, his like modeling texture, would come in and out. It would flicker because of the aura.
Oh, okay.
The animation is there's so
animation. It's a lot going on.
Animation going on.
Yeah.
It's like 2D, 3. It goes from 2D, 3D, 2D, 3D.
Oh shit.
In real time, where some of the texture is not loading properly. So people would assume, oh, they updated it. No,
it's just the angle or wherever, however they shot it. It makes okay. I see what you mean.
It's nothing crazy. Yeah, because I keep seeing this on Twitter. Everyone is like, look, they updated Kaio. I'm like, no, they did not.
No,
bro.
It's just a different look.
It's a different look, and the lighting of the map. It causes the change of how the character looks.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And I didn't want to say that in Twitter. I was, I'm gonna get cooked.
You're gonna get cooked.
I'm gonna get cooked, bro. They're gonna say this. It's either you don't know anything, you haven't played the game, and I'm like, nigga,
you played. No, you played the game.
I played the game, bro.
Now, honestly, no matter what you say, you're gonna get cooked for it.
I'm gonna get cooked regardless.
Somebody's gonna be mad at something.
Yes, sir.
But when it comes to that, like the character models and stuff, I've heard people say that using the Shintani art style for this game is kind of what messed up the way characters look in certain lights. So what do you feel about that? What do you feel? I don't think it really matters, and I don't think it really changes much for the game. I don't really care too much about that, but I know people had concerns about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro.
Yeah.
And I told my other friend this.
Yeah.
Besides the trailers you guys seen, when you guys see the game in person, you're gonna be blown away by the animation. It's like watching the anime, but in like HD 4K. It's hard to explain. Like, bro, I'll give you a perfect example.
All right.
I was playing the Planet Namek Destroyed.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
When I mean, it looks so freaking cool. I mean,
from the trailers, it looks amazing, but I'm sure in person is like a whole different ball game.
Bro, the lava, you're seeing there was times when by mistake, like I'll like punch a character across the map. They'll fall into a crudde of like rocks and stuff. You can see the rocks collapsing, and then another piece of that rock is like those type of details.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I appreciate those, and then you hear it. You can hear the rumbling. Come on.
All right. I know that this has nothing to do with Sparking Zero, but I don't know if you played Battlefield 4, 3, 4.
Of course. I was a
Destruction.
Battlefield 3. I used to play.
Bro, the destruction is insane. The destruction on that was what made me love that game so much. And then to see it like in an anime game like Sparking Zero, bro, it's insane.
Battlefield 3. Remember the skyscraper that will fall?
Oh my god! Like
that.
Man.
Come on. We don't got that no more.
Nah, we don't got that. They did say they were making another Battlefield. I know that's not.
You a Battlefield?
I'm a Battlefield guy. Yeah, I'm a Battlefield guy.
Battlefield guy too, bro.
All right. That's yeah. We'll talk.
The way you see, I love that you brought that up. So if you played Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, and you wanted a real Call of Duty game, that's the same feeling with this arena anime fighting game. It's everything you've ever wanted in a game. It's hard to explain.
So kind of comparing, I know it's weird to compare a shooter game to an anime game, but like Xenoverse 2 is like Call of Duty, if that makes sense. And then Sparking Zero is Battlefield.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. I like that.
Perfect analogy. Analogy.
Another thing. How do you feel about online world tournaments? What do you think you're going to be doing with that? Are you going to be playing that on your channel?
Yes.
Are you going to have your own tournament? Are you going to join tournaments?
So I made a Discord community called the
ACC. You made it? Okay.
Yeah. So I created. So Glocku has this community thing that he did for anime.
My Hero. He's done. I know what you're talking about. He's done a lot of anime games. Yeah.
This has a community that revolves in helping content creators and helping and doing like tournaments, right? But that's EU. That's like Europe. So I noticed that on the NA side, which we represent, no one is doing
Nobody's done that.
No one's done that. Shit. So I literally did that. We have over 416 followers. We launched it.
Okay.
No, January. We launched it January, and it started with Storm. I created the Bandless Rules tournament, and then I also help content creators promote themselves in that channel. So I'm doing a tournament for Sparking Zero. I'm donating $50 on PS5.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
The 2 weeks of the release time, I'm gonna do a big tournament on my stream on my Twitch.
That's what's up, bro.
So if you want to be part of it, you can join.
I'll join in. Y'all be some ass.
And if you want to compete, you could probably win that $50.
Hey man, I'm gonna try my best. Honestly, any tournament that anybody's putting on, if I have time to, I'm definitely gonna join in because it is what it is. Everybody can get these hands. Everybody can get this work. So it's
You've been practicing. That's my question. Have you been practicing?
I will be practicing. I know you got it. I will be practicing. I know you got your hands on the game already, so you already got a little head start. A lot of people.
Say it like this: it is nothing compared to BT3 or Raging Blast.
Really? Okay.
Listen,
okay. So I guess we could bring that up.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Talk about
okay.
But go.
So it'll be weird, but yeah, I will be practicing because I definitely want to be one of the best players out there.
Good luck.
It's gonna be hard. No, it's gonna be hard.
There's a lot of young killers.
YNs, man. Yeah.
We're old, bro. It's old. Yo, we're done, bro.
Yeah, I want to be above average. I'm gonna say that. That's when above average. I'll be good with that.
I'm gonna try my best. That's all I'm gonna say. That's
talking about that. And facing people and doing online world tournament. The netcode is gonna be a big determining factor on how successful this game is. Because if that's not good, then you might as well throw away the whole game. And people are gonna talk so much shit about it, and it's gonna be insane how this game will fall off if it ends up not being that good.
I'm trying to see if I can say this
without getting cooked.
Trouble, because I'm not supposed to say this. Okay. Someone that got flown out to go record capture footage by Bandai.
Yep.
Asked this specific question. They asked the devs, "Is the netcode gonna be good?" This is. I'm not gonna say names, but they responded back and they said they have a team focused solely on multiplayer.
Okay, that's
I don't know
good.
what that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
That could be just a way to like dodge the question.
I don't know. They just said they're aware. This was the question was, is the netcode going to be good because there's this pattern where a lot of these anime arena fighting games don't do well. Their response was, no, we're focusing on the online side, and we have a team working on here. Yes, yeah, that's like, yeah, that was like there, and they asked the devs and stuff like that. So
okay, I mean, I guess it's one of those things we have to wait and see and find out for ourselves. Because if we're going off of previous games, so Xenoverse 2, I never got competitive with it because it's horrible. The netcode in that game is horrible. I can only do like parallel quests and stuff, and that's honestly all I wanted to do on there anyway. But couldn't really get competitive on Xenoverse 2 because the netcode was ass. Fighters had a lot of issues. There were times where it wasn't that bad, and I know they tried to fix it, but it still really didn't do much. Fighters had an issue with that. Naruto, Storm 4 had issues with that. Connections. It's a big problem when it comes to arena fighting anime games. So I don't know, bro.
I had to mention.
You want to?
I'm sorry. I'm not
gonna say nothing about that. That's all you. If you want to bring that up,
that game doesn't work. I heard. This is what I heard. I'm not saying it's me. Again, this is not me. I haven't played the game. I'm just saying, from what I heard, rumors, the game doesn't properly work online. That's what I heard.
So it's a known thing. It's a known thing with anime arena fighting games. The netcode is just atrocious, and with a game that moves at the speed that it does, and a lot of moving parts and a lot of particles and a lot of the speed of the game, and with the netcode, it's just going to be so. It's not going to be a fun experience, honestly, if it's not the way we would like it to be.
I think, in my opinion, I think that a lot of people are not going to like this, but I think online might be locked in 30 frames per second. for it to work because I just don't see 60. And if
No.
it is 60, they can pull it off. By all means, they did a great job.
Yeah.
60 frames per second, day one of launch. I don't
see that. I don't see that happening. Maybe a patch way later down the line if they want to get ambitious.
Exactly.
But
plus the players, you got to think about the amount of people who are going to log into the game,
especially day one, bro. Especially day. I want to say okay. So I feel like the first week of the game being out, that's not a good gauge for how the netcode's going to be because with any game that plays online, the first week of any game, they're going to have a lot of patches, a lot of stuff they got to fix. So we can't really gauge how it's going to be from the first week. Now, maybe a few weeks in, maybe a month in, and they, it looks like they're not going to fix anything. Then we can see, okay, it's going to be an issue. Because I remember Storm Connections, they went ghost for a while, and they didn't address anything about the online. They didn't address a lot of the stuff that was missing in the game.
For 2 months, after 2 months.
And and then a lot of people dropped off. A ton of people dropped off the game because they're like, oh, it's never gonna be fixed. It's never gonna happen.
They have been fixing it though.
They have been recently. Okay.
Yeah, they have been fixing
it.
But
that's a killer though, because that's more money that they could have had. People could have told their friends, hey, it's amazing. Online's great, and more people would have bought the game, and it would have just added to the community of the game itself. But yeah, anything else you want to touch on when it comes to netcode in the game?
Netcode. We spoke about netcode. I'm gonna say I want to ask you this question.
Okay.
I think this game has the possibility of having a very big competitive side online.
Yeah, I think so because there's tons of Tenkaichi 3 still to this day. People play Tenkaichi 3 or play the Tenkaichi 4 mod, and they have tournaments. Like it's a whole scene for it. A lot of people do stuff like that still. So honestly, I believe Sparking Zero is gonna have the same thing, and it's gonna be a thing for years. I think easily it's gonna have a big scene. Competitive scene. Yeah, easily.
Now the leaks. You upload. I uploaded the video too. I upload the video.
I did get some flack for it. Not as much as I thought I would by uploading the leaks.
Because everybody did it.
Everybody, and I was late too. I mean, it was still like a day after, but compared to a lot of people that did it like the night of or when as soon as it happened, they might have gotten, they might have a lot of shit talking in their comments. But
how you feel about it?
Honestly,
was it a good thing or bad thing?
There's two ways to go about it. So it's a bad thing when it comes to promoting the game. When it comes to promoting the game, it kills the hype a little bit. Because as people in the community, we want to speculate, and we've been speculating like who the characters could be, who it is, is it going to be this character, is it going to be that character, and if it is the character, you're like, oh my gosh, I knew it was going to be that character. So it just adds to the hype of the game. But when it's leaked like that, and we know who it is, I mean, it's like, oh, okay, well, there it is. We finished the roster. That's what we're gonna get. But I mean, it's still exciting though, because it's like, oh wow, these are the characters. Like we got Janemba, we got some of the other Dragon Ball Z villains like Cooler. We got Cooler, Meta Cooler.
Yeah, we got every movie character.
Yeah, every single movie character. So in that instance, I'm still hyped for that because honestly, I did guess that those characters would probably be in the game, base character, or base in the base roster. So I'm still excited for that. But as far as like the hype of the game or adding to the hype of the game, I think it killed it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I kind of reacted the same way. I was mad because I made a prediction video.
Mm-hmm.
Prediction video was what Z movie characters were gonna make it and what OG Dragon Ball characters were gonna make it. I had to scrap that video. I
scrapped mine too. Yeah, we pretty much touched on everything. One last thing, I guess. So you played the two builds. How do you feel about the camera? With the movement of the game and the speed of the game, the camera can get a little janky, a little wild. How'd you feel about that when you're actually playing it in person? Did it really matter?
I would say when you're playing it, it's like that. What's the best way I could compare it? and I know you probably play COD, right?
Yeah, I play COD.
I know there's a movement that a lot of the OGs we're used to that fast sensitivity.
Oh yeah, like the super.
And then other people look at that and be like, bro, you're giving me a headache with that movement.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's the best way to compare it. It's like the moment you get used to the movement and the camera movement, you're not gonna get bothered by it that much.
Okay. So it's like
that's the way. Like the only time it did me crazy was when the glitches would happen, which was you'll get thrown up.
Yeah, I know what glitch you're talking about. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's like where you're just like, whoa, what? Yeah,
what's going on? Yeah.
Besides that, it's like
something you'll get used to it.
You'll get used to. It took me. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
It took me the first time I played it. You're not gonna like it. I tell people this all the time.
Okay.
At first, you're not gonna like the way the game is playing.
All right.
It feels heavy. It feels the camera is very weird and off. You're gonna feel like what is going on. But the moment you start picking it up, you start noticing, okay, I can get used to this. There's like
So it's a learning curve almost. It's a learning curve with the speed, especially maybe coming off of, because I've been playing a lot of Tenkaichi 4 mod, so it might be a little bit slower compared to Sparking Zero, at least from what I've seen. Maybe, I don't know, or about the same. What do you think when it comes to Rage and Blast, Xenoverse, Tenkaichi?
All these games. Yeah, no, I'll say it like this: you would never want to touch BT3 again. BT3 is like the jankier, slower, very mid version of this game. This game feels smooth. It's again, but there's a lot of cases where some of the impact is it feels heavy. Like
you think that you think the impact is heavy on
you'll feel it in the remote. Like the moment you press square, triangle. You could I don't know what it is. Okay. Maybe it's the vibration of the.
There might be the controller, because that was that was an issue I've seen online as well. People saying it looks like the game didn't have a lot of impact, but the experience could be added within the controller. You know, the DualSense or the Xbox controller or whatever. So you can actually feel the impact. But I've heard people say like, oh, the way it looks, it doesn't look like this. Yeah, you seen that? Okay, so people have been saying like, oh, this doesn't look like Budokai Tenkaichi 3 with some of the attacks. They don't look as heavy. They don't look like they have power behind the hits.
Yeah, so the funny thing is this, and I'm again, I don't really bash these people because I understand his opinions.
Yeah, everybody's opinions. Yeah,
I get confused when people make tweets when they haven't played the game.
Right. Yeah, you're only looking at it.
Hey, this looks, and I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
this is how
don't do nothing justice.
Okay.
The gameplay doesn't do nothing justice. You need to play it yourself and look at it. You need to look at it through your monitor. You're gonna see and feel, oh, this is not as easy as I thought it looked. There is more impact.
Okay.
You're not gonna want. Matter of fact, I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw a tweet when they were like, "There's not enough impacts in certain attacks, and the screens is not shaking enough." You don't want that.
No, with the way the camera is.
Yeah.
I think that would add to,
You don't want that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Okay, I get. Yeah. Okay.
It'll throw you off.
It'll throw you off more.
The moment I thought about that, because someone made a tweet saying that there should be more impacts in these certain cutscene attacks, like when you do what is
like a rush attack or something that.
A rush attack.
Yeah, rush attack.
You don't want that. You want to see it clearly. You want to see it clearly because there's so much going on.
Okay. And that would add to, the coding of the game. That might, frames would drop online. There's a lot of other variables that go into adding those extra, I guess, the impact that people want when it probably doesn't even need it. It's probably fine.
Like I go back, I troll back to this game I think this game was meant to be a competitive game. And again, I know that is going to be, that's going to be taken and people are going to cook me in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when I played the game and I saw the parry system and I saw the blocking system, there was too much.
It's a lot of extra. Yeah.
It's a competitive game. Like, this feels like this was meant to be.
Like there's gonna be a skill gap with a lot of the mechanics that they added. Basically, what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's a perfect character I'm gonna use for example. I was using Vidal.
Okay.
I was cooking with Videl again, the CPU, and it's no joke, and a lot of people said this, the CPU were very difficult. They were doing count, they were doing everything.
Oh, they were giving you the work.
Bro, I was getting destroyed at some points. Like,
okay.
I'll give you perfect. I did Videl versus Gogeta. Oh my god.
Okay.
Vegeta countered everything. And then I saw that.
Not to stop you.
Go. My bad. I'm getting excited talking about it.
Videl versus Gogeta is crazy.
It is crazy.
that's wild. Like,
it is.
What made you pick Videl over anybody else?
So, it wasn't even that. I just had her in my team.
You just had. Okay, I got you. Okay. Oh, sorry.
When I you're good. You're good. I discovered the Swtich Tech mechanic.
Okay.
Which is the switching to. I don't know if you heard about that.
I did see something like maybe mid combo. You could like switch.
Yeah, we could switch.
Switch characters. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Kaizen Guides. He was my boy that I had him flew out with me because I wanted him to get some.
Yeah, get some stuff out. Yeah.
Yeah, because he has like 1K, and I was trying to come with me, get some footage, try to blow up with this. Kind of like people as well.
That's what's up.
Me and him, when we were playing the game, he was telling me like, "Yo, there's a Swtich Tech there." I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" He was like, "Try to do it." He studies frames.
Okay.
So he said, "Try to do it when they what's the best way to give you an example? When you break someone's guard."
Okay.
For instance, there's they kind of like slow the camera movement for a minute when you break someone's guard. It's like this and then
it's like a slight pause maybe, or
that's a slight pause.
Okay.
That slight pause is where you want to take advantage of the Swtich Tech mechanic, and you can switch.
Oh,
that's what we discovered.
Okay.
We discovered that, and when we did that, I did that with Videl versus Gogeta.
Yeah.
But this cool thing I noticed with Gogeta is that he blocked with his leg.
He blocks with his legs?
Exactly. He did this thing where I'm punching him.
Oh, that's hard. That's cool.
He lifted his leg up, bro, and blocked my punch with his leg.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was like a lower guard, I think. Like when you hold guard.
Yeah. Oh, when you go down. Yeah. Okay. Yes. It's his legs that block down low. Okay.
He blocked with his. Bro,
that's cool.
Key blasts. That's what people don't even see that part. I was playing the game and I threw a key blast.
He kicked it.
He kicked it. And I'm like, bro, this game is insane. And they'll talk to you. They'll talk to you like talking shit midway in the game. Like, you missed. And I'm like, is he really talking shit? The details are like insane in that game. Like blocking with your leg is
that's different.
That attention to detail is different. Yeah. And then able to do like unique grabs with cannon fights.
Oh, like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Boo, that whole thing.
Yeah, go. My bad.
No. That whole thing was cool. Where like he does a whole different, like Super Saiyan 3 Goku would do a different grab, like his regular grab with other people. But when it's Boo, because it's a canon thing in the story, they'll have like the whole thing where he grabs it and and then punches him or whatever.
Yeah, when I discovered that, I didn't know what I was looking at until I got to the hotel. I'm like, this is like a unique grab, and I posted it, and then I saw people were like, "Yo, that's a unique." I'm like, I didn't know that was a unique grab.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, there's that.
There's a lot of characters we might be able to find out that have unique grabs against other characters, and with it being 180, and then plus with DLC, the amount of like instances or things like that being in the game, bro. Okay, so
go ahead.
Whoever those because I know there are going to be content creators that like are going to focus on that.
Yeah,
they're going to have they're going to be spending a lot of time like doing all the different interactions and grabs, and I mean people have already been doing interactions when it comes to like recording and stuff like that.
Don't even dwell on that. I'm gonna be honest. Focus on That's a lot of work.
That's a ton of work. Having to start it with one character and then have that one character interact with all the 179 characters. That's a lot.
You guys can keep
those people got it. When they find some cool stuff, I'll watch it. Yeah. But as far as me,
I ain't doing that.
More power to them. More power to them.
Shonen Games when me and him flew out together.
Yeah.
That was his job. He told me, he's like, "Yo, I got to get online. I have over 70." I'm like, "What?" which he's showing me on his notes. He's committed.
What?
He interacted with one character every time with every other character. And I looked at him and I said, bro, I am not doing that. I'm not focusing on. I'm sorry. Like, I get the views. I understand. I am not.
That's a lot of time.
Bro, it gets crazy. That's why I said I still have footage from the Anime Impulse and the Arizona new build. I have like a bunch of footage left, but I wouldn't upload it because it's a me thing. People were telling me just upload. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't want to exaggerate. I'm sorry.
Okay, we can because we were gonna bring this up. So the saturation.
I have integrity with my content.
So the saturation. I guess that'll be the last thing we talk about.
Yeah, we can talk about that. How do you feel about that in the content creation space of Sparking Zero? And bro, I'll get politic about it. There's some politics behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You go first, and I'll tell you how I feel about it. You go first.
It's funny. I was talking to one of my guys. Shout out Osra6. I was talking to him about this in the chat or Discord chat.
I know what you're talking about.
He streams a lot. He streams a lot.
Yeah, I popped up in one of his streams, and we kind of like, he's cool. He's good.
He's cool as hell. I've been knowing him for a little minute, but we were talking, and I was like, bro, as a content creator, the amount of content that has been posted and the amount of gameplay that has been posted before the release of the game is damn near it's not like any other anime game that we've seen, and no other anime game. And when you look at it as a content creator, it's like
it's
discouraging. And when people, so basically the easiest way to explain this. So like,
give me your honest thoughts. Give me your honest thoughts, man.
It's gonna hurt. Okay. This Let me stop bullshit. Okay, so it's gonna fuck up a lot of it's gonna fuck up a lot of smaller content creators.
Yeah, it's greedy. I'm very greedy. That did it. It is greedy. I'm gonna be 100%. It's coming from a person that did this. Yeah. It is a very greedy tactic. I am so sorry.
I mean, honestly, knowing that you're a smaller guy, you're still trying to make your name for yourself. Like, I don't put that against you.
Should be greedy.
Honestly, when you're smaller and you put in the work, you stayed and you recorded, like, I respect that. But if you're like a bigger content creator and you're saturating, you already got your community, you already got everything in line, you already making money, whatever you're doing, and you're still doing daily gameplay, that's greedy. That's so fucked up. Because when you think about it, like I was gonna say this, so like Gogeta versus Vegito, that's out there. That's out there before the game dropped.
Yeah.
It's crazy. People that posted that got a lot of views. Now after the game being out, somebody might drop a Gogeta versus Vegito video gameplay. They're not gonna watch that one because YouTube is gonna promote the one that has 1 million views. That's the first thing that's gonna pop up on their feed. Oh, this is the big Gogeta versus Vegito. Even though it's an older build, it's a demo build version. Yeah. YouTube doesn't know that. You know what I mean? And only people that are gonna eat from the new Gogeta versus Vegito video are the newer or the bigger content creators, because the smaller ones aren't gonna be found. Because the demo build, you know what I'm saying?
You're preaching.
You get so as a content creator, the saturation is hurting. It's hurting people more because we're already getting all the interactions with all the characters. We're seeing how every single character plays. We're seeing their transformations. There's nothing left for like us to just be curious and find things out by ourselves. When the game drops, everything, all the secrets are already like the unique grabs. You did find that out, and that was fire.
It wasn't like, I'll be honest, it was not a goal of mine.
I bet.
I just played the game, and when it happened, I didn't even matter of fact, I like that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I never even re-uploaded that clip. Swtich reacted to my clip.
Really?
And he got more views than my actual video.
I've noticed that. Yeah, people take a lot of your clips and then but go ahead. Sorry.
I should be upset in some ways. So I'm gonna tell you. So you ended your. Now I'll start.
Hey,
Okay.
you can go ahead. You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Listen, and where's the camera? I'm gonna say this right now. For anybody that's uploading gameplay right now, no offense, but be offended. You should be ashamed of yourself right now. I'm sorry, because again, there's nothing else to show.
There's nothing in it.
You're milking it to the T. There's nothing else to show, and you're ruining it for other content creators that want to make a scene, want to come up, and want to do something. Yep. They can't even make a name for themselves because you guys that keep uploading content that's the same exact thing. It's ruining for others.
Yeah, they're recycling the same shit.
They're recycling the same. And again, I'm gonna call them out for this. I'm not gonna say names, but there's a lot of these people that are doing it. Mm-hmm. They'll put in titles now like Lord Beerus destroys Goku. It's a demo. It's a freaking demo. That's a full. Demo. You know what that title is? That is a full. That's when the game releases. Those are the type of titles you use.
Yeah.
So already.
They're already on that. They're already
on it. They're ruining it for the other content creators that want to make a name for themselves. But
guess what? Yeah, because guess what? Somebody else could want to use that title, or they might use that title. They might not know that somebody else already did it in the demo build, and that one's gonna in the demo build.
You said demo.
In the demo.
Demo build. So that in itself is discouraging and overwhelming for anybody that wants to come up, which I feel for that. That's why I myself, when I uploaded what I uploaded, I only did it for that week, and I said I need to stop.
You're admirable for that, because a lot of people are still doing.
They're not. They're gonna want to keep going, and I understand. You want to make your name, but I feel bad for the other content creators. Yeah, I do, because I feel it. I understand how y'all feel. I do. It's gonna be discouraging. I see it all the time. I get on my YouTube feed and I see Kaioken versus, and I'm like, bro, the game is not even out.
It's not.
What are we doing?
Not even out, bro. It's not even out.
Not even out. And then the same content creators that took other people's footage to react to it, they're putting out their gameplay.
Yeah.
Getting more views.
Yeah, they already got their gameplay, but then they're taking, let's say they're taking like yours, and then they're putting it on their channel. So yeah, it's just.
You know how many times I've seen that?
I've seen it because I can tell it's your video because you always watermark your stuff. So I've seen your videos from other people more than from your channel or your Twitter, which is crazy. It's insane how much that happens.
By the way, I haven't never strike somebody for it. I just laugh about it because I'm like, and then something else. I started the whole watermark thing. And when I saw everybody using the freaking watermark, I'm like, you motherfucker. You can't be original, you motherfucker. Yep. Like, I get it. We all trying to eat. I understand. But then when you see people that react to your gameplay that get more views that you work your ass off, why? I went broke.
Especially if you're smaller. Oh yeah, you did say that you like spend a lot of money to get out there and like record for the
I almost went broke, and for someone else to repost it,
and they might be bigger, and they might be bigger than you, and they already got it, like they already got the community already set up, and then just take it, and then it's insane.
Bro, it's diabolical.
I wanted to bring this, like what we're talking about. I wanted to say this on Twitter, but I didn't want to get killed or act like, or people think I'm like bitching or something.
Yes.
You know, people, they're like, oh, you just gotta grind. You gotta grind harder than them. I'm like, bro, this is actually an issue. This is actually a big issue. Like, you don't understand. Like, this is gonna make or break a lot of people, because people are dropping demo build gameplay as if it's gonna be like, as if it's the real game, and we're kind of fucked in a way. It is what it is. It is what it is, and now
it is what it is. Yeah, you got to deal with it. But in some sense, it's like, no offense, it's almost gatekeeping in some sense.
Yeah, in a sense.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but I want to talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Nano League. Come on, bro. Like that. I'm sorry. Afro follows me. I love Afro.
I love Afro too. Yeah.
If you end up seeing
somehow
this,
seeing this, yeah.
It's nothing against you.
I love all those guys. Yeah, I love all those guys.
Against y'all at all. But that just showed me that y'all gatekeep things in some ways. Yeah. No offense to y'all, but that leaking, even if it wasn't intentional, allegedly, I'm sorry, even if it wasn't intentional, I still find it odd when that happened. The Japan leak happened. It's very strange.
It's very weird how that
It was like, yo, I think we should leak it over this so we can, drive the attention over this. So this.
Yeah.
Theories though. I'm not a
detective. Yeah. It could just be a coincidence. It
could be a coincidence. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck the coincidence. I'm joking. Point is though, that showed me a little bit that. My bad, bro. My bad.
No, you get. I'm over dropping my glasses and stuff. But go ahead.
But the nano thing showed me like, damn, this sucks, because that just showed me I can't work. I gotta work like 10 times harder
to catch up.
Because you guys get exclusive
looks.
Do you understand how that makes me feel? I'm just like, damn, bro, like nothing's fair.
And they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait till the actual trailer dropped for everybody else. Like you already what he has 1 million. He has like almost 1 million maybe. I don't
even know how much.
I know he has a lot. I know he has a lot. But like,
yeah,
he didn't need that. Like
he doesn't.
He would have still ate if he would have still ate if he dropped it the same. Because he's with Afro, he's with Rom, he's with Dotto. Like that itself adds more to his video. But yeah, he would have ate regardless whether he dropped it day one. I mean, the day one of the trailer being out with everybody else. So.
Then on top of that, the context of the video, GT. Come on. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I didn't get spoiled because the moment I woke up, the trailer was up for like 7 minutes. So I went in and I recorded it. Yeah, so I didn't get spoiled. Yeah, I saw the aftermath on Twitter with everybody getting
spoiled. Yeah, spoiled. Yeah, that was me. So, like that night of when that leak happened, I seen it. Like I was honestly, I was about to fall asleep. I seen it that night, and I was like, come on. I was like, come on, man. Like, why did y'all leak this? This was something big everybody's been waiting for. Everybody's been speculating. Why did y'all drop this information? Y'all couldn't wait. And then I went to sleep, and then the next day I watched the video. All the characters that were shown, I didn't see every single character that was leaked. But I reacted to it and said what I had to say about it. Yeah. But it sucked. It definitely sucked, especially coming from creators that are already established and stuff like that.
Yep. So I can keep going with this whole.
No. Yeah, it's maybe
it's a tunnel. It's like a rabbit hole of like weird politics that I notice in this content creation thing. Yeah. But if anybody's watching as a small content creator, you're trying to make it, I'm gonna just say work your ass off. Try to be as unique as possible.
That's what it comes down to. Just being unique. Yeah. Try to do something different that you have not seen. Because if you're just gonna upload the straight up gameplay, you're gonna be cooked. Because it's the demo stuff is already out. Gogeta versus Vegito is already out. Beerus versus Super Saiyan God. I don't know. Just
for example, I know what you mean. For example,
like the big interactions and the fights that people want to see. Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct, Goku, and Broly's probably gonna be out soon if it's not already out. I don't know, just random stuff. But
I know what you mean. It kind of sucks in some ways because then it's like, what happens when that other content creator that has 1,000 subs figures that out, uploads it, but doesn't get a view?
Doesn't get a view.
You know how sad that is?
It's very sad. But
yeah, appreciate you for having me, bro.
Yeah, for sure. We got to do this again, or whether it's on your channel or like when the game drops, we definitely got to do something.
We got to play Sporkin' Zero. I got a box.
Who are you using? What character are you?
There's I told someone asked me this yesterday.
Okay.
This was my exact answer.
Okay.
There's 182 characters.
Yep.
I don't know what to do.
It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. I've never been this overwhelmed since Storm 4 almost.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who to pick.
I typically so I guess the better question is because when it comes to games like that, like Storm 4, with it having so many characters, I always just gravitated to my favorite characters.
You're not gonna look. I'm gonna say it like this. You're not gonna want to do this with this game.
Trust
me.
What?
Listen, there's some characters that are not worth picking because of the meta.
Okay. All right.
That's a little tip I'm gonna.
Okay. All right. That's all you gotta say.
I know you're probably like, Meta, what are you talking about? The game hasn't come out. I'm telling you right now, every Vegeta in the game, a problem.
A problem? Every Vegeta?
Explosive wave counter.
Okay.
Goku doesn't have that. Goku doesn't have explosive wave.
Oh.
He doesn't.
Okay.
He has like his. Just a quick thing. So.
Okay, go ahead.
Early Goku has Solar Flare. They nerfed it.
They
nerfed it in the new build. They did. I noticed.
All right.
The best Goku, in my opinion, was God Goku, not Blue.
Okay.
God Goku. He is fun to play.
All right. What made him different? What makes him different?
Oh my God! He has the bind from the movie.
Oh, is that like a counter? Not a counter, but a.
That's not a counter. That's actually an actual move. That's an actual.
Okay.
If you hold R2 and circle.
Okay.
R2 and circle. That's like it's called God Bind. That's the move. I think it's R2 and circle. I believe. It's And the cool thing is that I noticed this, and I know I'm going into details about this. The old build, those grab attacks, I don't know what to call them, like stun grab attacks. They had armor in the first build. In the new build, I saw that they had armor, but you can break them out of that animation if you hold square.
So that's a way to get out of
not a way to get out of it, but if, say for example, if he's gonna activate Godbind and I know it's coming, I can dodge it, go around him, hold square while he's doing that animation, and get him out of the animation.
Oh, okay.
It has armor. Yes.
Okay, so is it like how in Xenoverse when you like hit them in the stomach or hit them in the back, they like kind of stunned a little bit?
That's stamina break.
Stamina break. Yeah, like stamina. Is it like kind of like that?
It's just like that.
Okay.
It's just like that. So
that's a dope detail. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, only certain characters have certain grabs too. I'm gonna tell you that. So there's like Piccolo.
Yeah. Can he stretch his arms or is it?
I think he has the paralyzed grab.
Oh yeah.
The electric paralyzed grab. Frieza has a grab as well, I believe. I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
Manjin as well. There's only certain characters that have special grabs. Well, they'll put you in this stun, and you can follow up with more combos. Look, shit. I'm like, now I'm talking about tech. Like, what?
Oh man, we didn't even get to. Oh, okay.
We didn't get to talk.
We didn't even talk about tech about the game.
I mean, we can talk about it.
I mean, we already. I'll just edit it. Yeah, I'll just move it and edit it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we'll talk about it.
Okay.
People are not going to. Oh man, my tweet was trending because of this. They hated this.
Okay.
I said that standard was going to be the meta to this game, not classic.
Yeah, not classic. Okay, so why do you say that?
They cooked me for that. So,
yeah, why do you say? Because like, okay, me coming from playing the Tenkaichi 3, Tenkaichi 4 mod, I'm used to the controls. Still, I'm used to the controls right now. So like, what makes me want to change, or why should I change to standard?
So me and Indakuba were talking about this. We were having like a debate that if the game launches with the default remote of the option of classic and standard, it ruins more or less the remapping choices. Because if there's no remapping, you're done. Like the meta is standard.
Okay.
If remapping is not a thing, so if remapping is a thing, then classic is the best option for you.
Okay.
I'll go in details. Why?
Yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead.
So right now there's this thing, and everyone that played the game knows this is true because they spoke about this. Even in the Koopa said it. When you switch your character out or transform, it's the most annoyingest thing I've ever done. It's so awkward. Okay. You have to match both analog sticks.
To transform.
Not to transform, to switch.
To switch. Okay. All right. That's weird.
But now again, listen to this. You need to do it at the same time.
So if you just off a little bit, it'll
end up bringing up the other icon of switching, but it's transformation. It bugs out and it messes up your, because it's fast paced.
Yeah. You don't have enough time to. So if you want to switch, but you accidentally pull up the transformation menu, that'll fuck you up.
Your opponent's coming straight at you. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, you're gonna get hit and you're gonna get fucked up, and then it's gonna mess you up.
That happened to me so many times where I'm like, this is pissing me off. So I did it also with transformation. That pissed me off. So the meta is good. I know the meta already for the game.
Okay.
Pick your favorite transformation. Don't switch it. Don't switch. What I'm
don't
trying to
go
say
base.
Is transform. Don't transform.
Okay, so don't go base and transform into what you want to do. Just start where you're.
I'll tell you why too. If you transform, it counts as one gauge.
And if you're gonna play competitively, you're gonna want to keep that gauge.
Yeah, so it just doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Now transform. That's the meta I figured out. Don't waste.
That makes sense.
Don't waste it. Just don't. It just
if you don't have to, don't do that. Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It just looks pretty now at this point. If you're just trying to.
If you're just trying to make it look cool, then do it. Yeah. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Damn.
Yeah. Now standard.
I didn't think about that. Okay, go ahead.
Bro, standard feels amazing. It's like Raging Blast, but with a little bit of Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That's the best way I can explain.
Okay.
And the switching, it's the
was it L1 options?
Now I don't know the buttons. The regular D-pad, the up and down D-pads.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was about to bring a controller and like.
Well, the D-pads, left hand side D-pad.
That's right here.
Down,
Yeah.
Bro, it's easy and simple. You press left, they'll give you the option to switch your characters.
That's it.
That's simple.
Okay. Yeah.
Now you understand why I said standard
is probably the way to go. Because if you're fighting and you're trying to be as quick as possible without having any like mess ups, you're not trying to mess yourself up. Yeah, if you just tap left, pull out the character you want to switch to.
Very easy. Supersonic Sway.
Sonic Sway.
Okay. You can pull it off easier in standard. In classic, it's harder.
Okay, so in classic, if it's going off of
Tenkaichi
3 circle, circle triangle, circle triangle.
Standard, I think it's just one command button.
What is it like, R1 or?
I couldn't figure it out because I don't like standard.
Yeah.
When I was using standard, I kept mashing circle block.
Okay.
And I mashed it a couple times. It activated Supersonic Sway faster and more efficient.
And more efficient than in classic.
Yeah. Classic, it was like I had to hold it, click triangle, but time it, and it didn't work at some times. You see why I said what I said about classic?
Okay, so just to clarify, you like classic, you like using classic, but
I come from BT.
Yeah.
BT too.
But the meta is gonna be standard because how easy it is to do things.
If remapping is not a thing.
Mm-hmm. If remap is not a thing. Okay. Yeah, because if you can use classic or use most of the classic controls and then remap, like you said, the character switching to the D-pad, and it'll be great.
Big W. It's a big W.
Okay. Yeah, if there's remapping, that would be fire. That'd actually be fire. But you're right. If it's stuck between standard and classic, and you're trying to play competitively, it might be to everybody's benefit. If you're really trying to be good at the game, you might have to be good.
I know. People say this all the time in the comments. Oh, I'm just here to have fun, bro. You're gonna want to play good online. No one can tell me otherwise.
Yeah, because then how much fun are you gonna have getting your ass beat so many times? If you're playing online, if you're playing like versus, or you want to play co-op with friends, I don't know, whatever you want to do. If you want to do it with friends, then sure. But if you're trying to play online, tournament mode, just versus.
We play online, yeah. If we play online, bro, my goal is to stop you.
Is to beat your ass. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, that was good game. It's cool.
Hell no.
No, I'm not doing that.
If you beat me with Hercule, I'm rage quitting. That's it.
Bro, if I beat anybody with Hercule, y'all need to trade the game back in. Break it, sell it. Yeah, I'm never getting beat by Hercule.
That's crazy to get beat by Hercule.
Nah, but
yeah, that's the tech side now. I gave you now the inside of tech.
Okay. Cool. So that's good information. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would like to hear that as well if they haven't heard it already.
They're gonna cook me. I know they're gonna cook me in the comments.
They're gonna be like, classic. We should only play classic or whatever. But
they're gonna say I don't have that much experience. I'm not
Nah.
I already get it.
You already know what's going on. Yeah, they'll probably go over to your channel and talk shit or something.
Yeah.
But
I'm the Antichrist of the anime fighting game. That's what they say. The Antichrist. Again, JJK, I tried it, man. It was,
Yeah. Somebody's got to take this, get the stakes put on them and be crucified. With every anime game. Everybody's got to be crucified.
I'll get crucified for it.
But
I'm okay with it. But that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it, man. Yeah, there's nothing else I can think about. Again, appreciate you for coming through. talking with me on the channel. I'll definitely link your stuff down below in the comment section down below. And anybody that wants to say anything about what we said, let me know in the comments down below. We can debate about it. If you love whatever we said, if you hated whatever we said, we can debate about it. It is what it is.
Just don't threaten me on Twitter.
Just don't go to his channel or his page. Don't threaten him. This is his opinion. There's a lot of things he's seen and played when he went and played the older build and the newer build. This is his opinion. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Yeah, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. I plan to collab with Netcode again in the future.
Yes, sir.
Whether that be his channel, my channel. We're gonna get some matches in when the game drops, all that kind of stuff.
In these hands.
Oh no, nah, you're getting your ass beat. I'm just saying that right now.
I've already played the game.
Yo, yeah, true. You gotta let go.
I already know what to do.
You right.
So,
okay.
Good
That's gonna make your ass beaten worse because you know how to. You got a head start. You got a head start.
I'm gonna say it like this: if you think that BT3 is gonna save you, it's not. This is a whole different game. You can practice all you want.
All right. Cool. Well, guess we'll find out when we get there. And everybody knows right now when that video eventually happens. I said I was gonna beat him. But all right, it's been good. See you guys all in the next video. Peace.
Yes, sir.